Deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. Take a few of the frost and touch the sky. Take a deep breath, deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. Let it go, let it out, let it go, let it out. Take a deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. Take a few of the frost and touch the sky. On a sunny morning, I touched the sky. Next morning, I touched your heart. What's the start? I play my role when I rip the mic apart. Do what I got to do to place a spark. I'ma put it down, sticky no crown anymore. From the moment I saw you, it's all gone. Hard to believe to a pimp like me. Used to have several women every day of the week. Big time, I put that behind. Said I'm sorry, I got to go from the side. Lie to the man, I ain't high to the place no human has ever even tried. So I got to go, I got to go. All I want is for you to stay. Man out of grave resurrected, now he's connected. No concession, just admitted by you. Yeah. Take a deep breath.
Hello. I forgot to hit the thing. There we go. Okay, let me unmute. Hey Star, are you here? Hello Bubba.
I'm here.
Hello Star.
Forgot that I was muted.
Time to go back into the Taurus temple.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say time to go back into the torrent. Torment. Torrent 2, maybe.
Torment 2, but I did not torrent this game, so not that.
Well, torrent can mean more than just that. Like a torrent of like, I don't know, I think it just means like getting hit by a lot of stuff.
That was Persona music. That was Deep Breath Reincarnation version from Persona 3. Alright. Rumors. Thinking back, this all began with the emblem curse and it's turned into this huge thing. This ain't a video game, you know? We're nearly into the 21st century here. Why are high schoolers fighting to save the world? I know the saying goes, we've already boarded this ship, but I don't think whoever first said that had a spaceship in mind. This game came out in 1999 the first time.
She's here. The fake me. I can feel her laughing at me. She knows I'm here, too. Oh, we did this last time, didn't we?
Oh, I think we did. It's been a week. I don't know, let's move on.
It's been 1 week.
Okay, I think this is the way we came in from.
Do you know that meme?
I do not know that meme.
It's a song from Bare Naked Ladies, which is their band name.
Oh. Both doors just go this way, I guess. Let me... What if I do this? Nope, still this way, okay. Or not.
Have I made you listen to the Neil CC Reggae albums?
No, but somebody else has.
Oh. Well then, that one had 1 week in one of them. In the Mouth Moods, I think.
Alright. Guess we're retracing our steps and heading back this way.
So much sand.
I hate sand. It's rough and it's coarse and it gets everywhere.
Did I ever tell you that I once had to read that as Mario?
Can you?
I think it was
can you do it in
Mario.
the Mario voice again, please? Now that you've said
I hate
it on
the
stream.
sand. It's the rough and the coarse and it gets everywhere.
Thank you.
I had they had the whole monologue. I forget.
Alright, let's see. You're weak to electricity. You're weak
There's
to-
just a song called "I Hate Sand."
Oh, good. It is as it should be. Do I not have a single earth skill? Whatever.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere. What the fuck is this quote page?
What are you on a quote page for?
For the sand quote. It's not even the full monologue. It's just that line again. I don't know if any of these are real, but I kind of love them out of context. Blast! This is why I hate flying.
This fucking fishy bitch in the back does not take damage from anything. It's a little bit infuriating.
So we move to aggressive negotiations. Aggressive negotiations?
I'm just
Negotiations with a lightsaber.
Whatever. Oh, that's really good. Homeboy with the guitar case
That
in the
sounds
middle
like
of
a
battle.
comedy bit.
Oh, Bubba, it gets better. The guitar case is his weapon. It's a gun.
It's also a gun. If someone reanimate that, and I'd be... Ruby has very good action scenes, but I could never get around the, like, slice of life scenes and how they're animated. That being
Alright.
said, Monty seemed like a cool dude, and I'm sad that he passed away.
I haven't been into Ruby in years, but I only ever watched the first 4 seasons.
I think that's the main stuff he worked on, except for maybe the 4th one.
I got bored to death with the 4th one, and I haven't watched it since.
Come.
Come.
Other quotes. Relax. Concentrate. What about Padme? She seems to be on top of things.
Padme was on top
Why
of
are so many of
Anakin
the
for a
quotes on
while.
this page just, I don't like sand?
I don't know. I don't like sand is just the best quote, I think.
It's listed here like two to 4 times.
Kind of reminds you of Earthbound with the UI and background. I think this is from the same era.
Hey, this came a little later. 'Cause
Alright.
This was PS1. Earthbound was Super Nintendo.
Okay.
And Earthbound, I believe, was early Super Nintendo. This probably would have been at least
Well-
mid PS1, since
well, yeah.
Revelations Persona had to be early PS1.
The first Earthbound game was probably early. What about the second and third?
Oh, damn it. Second one. The first one on Super Nintendo. Which is the only one on Super Nintendo.
Okay.
Yeah, no one cared about Earthbound Beginnings. It's just Earthbound on Super Nintendo, but it's an NES game, so it's an NES RPG, so it kind of sucks.
This is the PSP remaster of Persona 2 Innocent Sin, so it's not even the PS1 version. They kind of updated the graphics and shit for it. What?
I think I found what'll probably be your favorite quote in this list.
Oh, what is it?
I'm just a simple man trying to make my way in the universe.
Me too, buddy. Me too.
Yeah, no, I hate sand is listed here 4 times. Jesus Christ.
Honestly, it's the amount of attention it deserves. I hate sand is the most iconic quote from the prequels, I think.
But, hold on, but what about fucking, where is it? You can't forget about, if I can find it.
Hello, Mario.
That's the wrong one.
Hello there.
Yeah,
There you go, that's
Hello
better.
Mario is
Hello,
definitely
Mario.
the most iconic quote from the Star Wars
Hello there.
prequel.
Hello, Mario. Oh my god, Obi-Wan is Mario.
He was always Mario.
Obi-Wan was Mario, always has been.
Maybe the real Mario was the Obi-Wan we made along the way. Alright. I guess I'm trying to go back this way. God, navigation is confusing.
Ready or not, here I go!
Finally, a guy that doesn't resist every single type of damage there is. Alright. Let's go. No, don't activate a fusion spell, we're good. As much as I appreciate the gusto, I think we're good. Yeah. That reminds me of the E-meme, which reminds me that I watched a video today where someone deep-faked Markiplier's face onto Farquaad. It was really good. Emperor Palpatine's "do it" line gets you every fucking time, mainly because of this one Game Grumps Mario Party episode from like 5 years ago where they were losing their goddamn minds, and one of them says "pew it" during the losing screen where Peach looks like she's praying, and you've never laughed at anything harder in your life. That sounds hysterical.
I love that entire fucking bit. Because that's the kind of bit that I would do, where I just like, this rhymes. I'm just gonna keep going and going.
I think about the funny joke bit every day of my life.
Which is funny, because that's also Star Wars related.
I just think the Game Grumps do really, really good Star Wars related bits, that's all.
Emperor Palpatine, what's your favorite song from Ace Attorney? Pursue it.
You really took yourself out with that one, huh?
Just imagine pronouncing it that way. Don't you mean pursuit? No, pursue
We
it.
are the
Pursue it.
champions, but me most of all.
You ever think about that one character in Fanboy and Chum Chum that existed purely to be one very big Star Wars reference?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, I think his name was Janitor Poopatine, and his entire
Oh my
character-
god! You know, for the longest time, I thought Fanboy and Chum Chum was not funny and not worth my time. Emperor Poopatine would fucking kill me.
I don't know, maybe it's the
I
nostalgia.
can't speak for the quality of that show, but that alone justifies its existence. I don't even care if the actual character isn't funny. The name is good enough for me.
I think Fanboy and Chum Chum's a little bit overhated.
I don't know. I never watched the show.
I watched
just
it
know
when
the
I was a
clips
kid, and I thought it
I've
was
seen
pretty
were a
funny
little
at the
annoying.
time, and you know, I was the target audience then, so I guess that's all that matters.
God, is that show really that old? I
Yeah.
thought that was after our time.
No, that was when I was still in elementary school.
What? Is it really that old?
Yeah.
Oh god. I must have just never heard about it then. I guess they were in that Wii game, I think, or Wii. Well, no, but that's
Here, let me check. Fanboy and Chum Chum. Yeah, 2009.
Jesus.
I think it's one of those shows where you had to be a kid when it was coming out, or you're just not gonna get it. Like, if you weren't in elementary school when it was coming out, you're just not gonna have, like, any value out of it. And you know, that's fine. It just be that way sometimes, you know? Yeah, they sure are. A significant portion of this game is fighting Nazis. And I think that's valid of us. Hitler wears sunglasses.
This is it.
I hate queuing up my actions at the beginning of the turn. Oh. Murder, murder, death. Ouch. Alright. Time to just use our basic ass weapons because these are little babies that do not take much damage from magic. Sadly. As much as I wish they did. There we go.
Gun.
Mission accomplished.
They are weak to gun.
They are gay, Antifa squad. You're absolutely right.
Pride Month.
Pride Month. Not a single member of this team is heterosexual. Fun fact, this game is really ahead of its...
I think that's just every Persona game.
Yeah, no Persona character is heterosexual except for maybe Shido. And Kamoshida, I guess. But,
Oh, are they teammates?
this game is very ahead of its time in that it came out in 1999, and there is a gay romance option. It's June, the guy with in the bottom right down there.
Almost makes me wish that the later games would keep that.
Different director.
Especially fucking 4. Like, I want it in 3 and 5 too, but 4 is just so fucking blatant about like, hey, you wanna romance with this guy? With like multiple guys, basically all of your teammates.
Yosuke was originally a gay romance option, but they changed it out at the last second.
That sucks.
It does sucks. But yeah, welcome to Persona 2, where we fight Nazis and cultists. And also very gently glide along the quicksand.
It's like Pokemon. One day we'll play a Pokemon game together.
Someday. I should, make you play a black version with me on this channel sometime.
That will be quick.
Because I love that game.
I haven't played anything since Gen 4.
You are missing
I mainly
out.
know the first 4 gens, and that's about it. And I only sort of played Gen 3. I mainly know that more from my sister's experience. But the other ones I know from first-hand experience.
What a nice scent.
What? You want to run that by me again, June?
He likes fish.
Who likes the smell of fish? How did that hit you? You're all the way over there.
You know, yeah, what is the point of where people are standing if they get hit by attacks that are nowhere near them?
There is none. Nothing in this game makes sense.
Also, isn't that fish that we fought in 3, I think?
I don't think
Or
so.
4, one of them.
No, I don't think so.
Too late.
I don't think there's just a straight up fish in any of the other ones.
No, there was definitely a fish in one of the other 2.
You ain't worth my time.
Oh, the Peskies? In 4? No, they look dramatically different. There is no resemblance there aside from them both being fish. You gotta check your biases, babe.
But they have stripes
That's very fishist of you.
and stripes and the goofy head.
They're not stripes in 4, though.
Yeah, but
They're
that could just not translate well because it's a sprite. Can you not move left or right while it's moving you, or?
I cannot.
Okay. So it is exactly like Pokemon.
Yes. Except the combat is worse.
And the patterns are a little less complicated.
Come on.
You want some?
Tired of all these goddamn Nazis in this goddamn temple. I believe. I think we can get this over with quick. No!
I'm counting
I
on
hate sharpshoot. It's so annoying to try and deal with. We need to look into doing art streams. That would be fun. I would watch one. I might do a stream of me trying to draw someday, but I'm not very good at it. So it'll probably basically just be a stream of me asking people to request characters to poorly draw in Microsoft Paint. Which could be fun on its own merit.
What a nice scent. Okay.
Fuck this one guy in particular, I guess. Oh, I don't have any single moves on Aikichi, that's right. Come on!
Come.
Now she's not gonna get any XP for this.
I'm sorry.
MS Paint Slashers Tumblr, your beloved. That sounds like a really good account. Nothing told you I was live? That's weird. I posted it in my server, I posted it in Stars, and I posted it on Twitter. I guess...
I think he's saying Twitch didn't tell him that you were live.
Yeah, that's what I figure. I was just thinking if I forgot to post it anywhere. No, I think I did. Yeah, I don't know, I guess Twitch just hates me.
Twitch can be weird about that kind of thing. I got a notification of somebody going live when I had been watching them for like 30 minutes.
I hope it actually gives people the notification that I'm live. Cause my god, this would be a bad stream for it to just fucking break on.
However, I did forget to ping my server that we're here. I'm sorry. Look, I'm very tired from the Marvel stream yesterday. I'm thrown off.
That's okay, you're fine. I'm also pretty tired. But you know, I'm out here trying my best in the JRPG anyway. That's not a dust cloud, that's fucking fire. Let me look at this.
What a nice scent.
Oh, this is really good. I'm gonna follow that account later.
Bad luck, brother.
That is
Sword,
my
please.
kinda content. Pyramid is Hades now. Good for him.
I hate that when I saw that URL, I thought it was Homestuck related.
You've been poisoned by the Homestuck. I'm gonna have to put you down.
You want some?
Alright, I guess it's just time to load up a bunch of basic attacks. 'Cause that's just how you deal with these guys.
Bullseye!
One down. God, I almost feel bad that they're not doing any damage to me. This feels very one-sided.
Who's next?
Baba, I'm also gonna have to put you down. I hope you understand. I'm just gonna have to, like, take both of you out back and shoot you. Why is it like that? Oh, I see. Okay. I'm not very smart. Hello. Can I help you?
Out of my way.
I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I'm really glad we have the upgraded personas now, because grinding would be a lot more annoying if we didn't.
You know, I was just gonna drop the Homestuck thing, but then I realized, fuck, these places are themed after the fucking Zodiac, aren't they? God damn it.
There are many things that are themed after the Zodiac. It's not a Homestuck specific concept.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I don't associate it with it.
That's your problem, not the game's.
I didn't say it was the games. It is, in fact, my problem. You are correct.
You're gonna need, like, extensive therapy for it.
I'll add it to the list. My next therapy appointment. It's just like, well, things are going great, you know,
No.
HRT and all of that, but I have to tell you about Homestuck.
I'm going to leave this call and ban everybody if the Homestuck conversation continues. There will be no more. I can only take so much, my friends. I am only so strong.
I'm at my fucking limit.
This is a big room. Like, this is a lot of enemies.
They want to show you their pet.
Here goes!
I don't want to see their pet. Ooh, Hermes' strength is max.
I don't like its mouth.
I don't like its mouth either. That's okay,
Well, good, it's done.
I forgive you for the Homestuck crimes. This time. Okay, thank God that missed. I'm so sick of triple death.
Water and water and water.
I have In the Jungle, the Mighty Jungle, the Lion Sleeps Tonight stuck in my head, and I don't know why.
I remember when that was a meme.
I also remember when that was a meme. Where?
I just want to make a playlist of songs that were ever a meme at any given point in time.
That's gonna be a long playlist.
Yeah.
I have like a teeny tiny, really really old playlist of meme songs that I found unironically enjoyable.
Did I ever tell you the story of when I downloaded Never Gonna Give You Up on my 3DS?
No.
So I thought that its Street Pass feature passed songs to other people.
Oh my god.
So I downloaded it on there and put it under question mark, thinking that it would be sent to other people.
Oh my god.
And then I found out that's not how that works.
That's
So
adorable,
I just rickrolled
actually.
myself for no reason. But
I
I enjoyed the song so much I didn't get rid of it once I found out.
I only
Because it's just
ever
genuinely a good song.
I only ever downloaded one song onto my 3DS or my DSi, and it was When You're Evil by Voltaire, because that was just the kind of person I was in middle school.
I sang that on stage with him.
Oh.
Did I not tell you the story?
No, you told me you saw him in concert, but you never told me you got up on stage and sang When You're Evil.
Yeah. It was near the end of the concert. He was just like, hey, as many people as can safely get up here, if you want to join me for the song, you know the words, come on up. So I was in a big crowd of people and we were all singing it together. And I was the only one who caught on to the fact that there was supposed to be a pause at one point. Like, I forget if he paused to say something quippy or if it was just there was a pause in that part of the song. But everybody jumped the gun except for me, and he was like, come on, guys, please.
There is actually a pause at some point in When You're Evil, like the song itself.
What a nice scent.
Yeah. He's just like, come on, jump the gun here.
Yeah, it's when he says, "No one loves you when you're evil," and then he pauses, and then he says, "I'm lying through my teeth."
Yeah, yeah.
God, I love that song.
I doubt he will, but I hope he does a concert around here again. Because it was fun watching him perform.
Voltaire seems
Every
like a
time
cool
he made
guy.
a mistake, he would take a drink.
That
And he told a lot of really fun anecdotes and whatnot.
That sounds really, really fun.
It's like gothic Victor Borga. It's like you're here half for the music and half for the comedy.
I don't care what was in that chest. It's probably gonna come back to bite me anyway. I'm back here?
I think I actually made a playlist of all the songs that I remember him playing that year.
Oh, cool.
He was a really cool guy. Stayed up super late to sign signatures because he fucked up the schedule a little bit.
Good. I've never been to a concert before either, if it makes you feel any better. I've always wanted to go to one though.
I only went to it because it was part of the convention I was going to. I went to a few Brandlefloss concerts too, although one of them was in a very small room, so I don't know if concert is quite the right word.
I mean, I'd still count it.
It was like a tiny auditorium. I miss that auditorium. We had anime movie nights there. And then and then 2020 happened, and I was put in charge of an anime club right before a pandemic, and that did not go well.
God, Hatsu, you poor thing.
You got in my
Luckily,
way.
my vice president at the time was very understanding, but he's also he's also, I believe, a freshman, if not a sophomore. So I hope things are still going well for him, and I didn't just put him in a big trouble zone.
Ah, I knew it.
It's whoop-ass time!
It's a fucking
yeah.
furry.
It was nice. The Brandlefloss concerts are also nice. Even the tiny one, because he was like, yeah, it's tiny, I know, but we're closer together. It'll be more fun.
We're close, like a bunch of friends. You know?
What's funny is, So he made a version of the DK rap that he hadn't uploaded to YouTube yet, and he performed it at that concert. And I don't know if it's the first time he performed it, but it was definitely like before it was publicly available. And it was so fucking funny because like when the song came out, people made a meme about like there's a line when he gets to Chunky's part of the song, he's just like, and then there's Chunky, he's dead.
Oh, that's really, really good.
But like it was even better live because like in not only was that not a meme at that point, it was just like it was the first time the entire crowd was hearing it. So we all lost our minds over it. Since it was a concert and not a YouTube video, we could see him performing it, and just during the entire rap, he has this massive, stupid fucking grin on his face. 'Cause he likes to be a goofy man, that Brental Floss. But then when he just says, when he says, and then there's Chunky, he's dead. He just makes the grimmest fucking expression. It's just like, holy fuck. And then immediately the music kicks back in and he just goes back to smiling and dancing. It's just like, oh my god.
That's so good. I think that's the best possible way to incorporate a line like that.
He's such a good performer and a good guy overall, honestly. I remember I didn't get any money to buy stuff with until the last day of the convention, and he was just about to leave for his flight. But I wanted to buy some of his music before he left. I'll continue the anecdote after this.
That's okay, we've already been through this room.
Oh, okay. So I wanted to buy some of his music before he left. So it was just like, excuse me, it's okay if you need to go, but can I buy your music and get it signed? And he was like, oh sure. And while he was getting the stuff out of his bags to give it to me for the give it to me, I was like, I'm sorry if I'm inconveniencing you. And he's like, hey, you're inconveniencing me by giving me $30. It's fine. So it was like, it was good to know that, like, even though he was in a rush, he had time to quickly do that.
Yeah. I think if I was like a performer, I would kind of have that attitude. I like to think I would.
And
anyway.
that he was like well-humored about it too. Like that made me calm down a lot more. Even though it's basically the equivalent of saying like, "Hey, it's money." It was just also like, "Hey, it's also no big deal."
Yeah.
Because if it was too much trouble, he just wouldn't have done it.
Also, I've been thinking about it, and I think I've technically been to a concert before. They used to do these music festivals in a park near where I used to live before my family moved me out to the middle of nowhere. And my mom and grandma always used to like go to them and take us to them. And I only barely remember it because I remember drinking this really good strawberry soda there, and I also remember, why the fuck? Oh, that's a new one. Cool.
Cloud. Hey, it's Cloud from Final Fantasy VII.
And I also remember these, like, Target tote bag kind of things that doubled as checkerboards
You got in my
that we
way.
played with for, like, years after the fact. Like, every time we were over at my grandma's house, we were, playing, checkers on those things.
We have something like that down here, and I grabbed so much free food.
I don't remember where I was going. I think I was heading over this way. Navigating this temple is hard. Jesus. Maybe I shouldn't have named this stream the way I did, because I don't think we're gonna be able to get to Shadow Lisa at this rate. Unless I get real good at navigating real fast.
Unless a lot of people get cool with a lot of things really quickly.
Unless a lot of shadows get cool with a lot of stuff really quickly. Looks like I haven't explored a decent amount of this floor yet, so I could try and make my way
Actually,
around here.
one of the concerts at our version of that kind of event was basically a Queen cover band, and they were very good.
Oh, cool. Closest you've been to a concert was at church camp, but you've been to 3 baseball games and a hockey game? That's cool.
I went to a basketball game once. Also NASCAR.
I've been...
NASCAR in person is weird, because you only get, like, a quarter of the racetrack. So it's just like, you hear new, and then they go by, and then you're just waiting for them to come back.
I've been to a couple of baseball games because, we have, like, this local baseball team around here, and, they would do this stop using sharpshoot. They would do this, like, event competition thing every year where they would, have kids read and fill out a poster, and if you could fill out the entire poster, you'd earn 2 free tickets to one of their games. Like, one for you, one for a parent was the idea. And, they would let, kids under a certain age free, and when I was in elementary school, that was the age my 2 youngest brothers were in. So, we went to a few of those. Multiple concerts and 1 musical. I've also been to, 3 live shows, not counting ones put on by, like, my school. I went to Carousel, The Sound of Music, and Hamlet. Went to a drag race. The cars, not the gay people. Not the gay people. That's disappointing. I would take the other kind of drag race over that.
Why not combine the two?
Just fucking RuPaul in a NASCAR.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Up here.
NASCAR is really cool.
I've never been much for it.
I was into it a lot more as a kid than I was now, but it's neat. They drive the car, it's neat. Video game's not good though.
A drag race. I know my paternal grandmother is super into NASCAR though.
Oh, I thought that was more of a southern thing.
God, with the fucking attitudes my family has, they might as well be southern. Trying to think of, I can't think of any other interesting stuff I've done. Like any other interesting events I've gone to.
I mean, I have tons of convention stories.
I went to a convention once, but I live in like a super rural, small area, so it was kind of more, just basically a bunch of a wall of Funko Pops and like 3 artists selling shit. There weren't any panels worth going to or anything. But I mean, it was fun. It was something. We wandered around the hotel it was in.
I've been going to one convention in particular since 2013.
I'm counting on you.
God, in 2 years it'll be 10 years since I've been there.
I want to go to like an actual big convention with like panels and people there someday though. Like that's on my bucket list. I want to go and cosplay at one.
Ooh, that would be fun. The ones that I have gone to the most frequently are Kamicon over here in Alabama and MomoCon in Georgia.
Your family's never been into NASCAR, but your dad and all his buddies were huge MMA, UFC fans, and a huge chunk of your childhood was you watching 2-hour-long viewings of shirtless dudes beating the shit out of each other, and in the back of your mind, like, I hope this doesn't awaken anything in me.
I read that just like the dean from Community.
Bubba, I think that's what made you gay. I think that was just like a formulated attempt at turning you gay. I'm trying so hard to navigate my poor SP.
I'm trying to think of really fun old convention stories because I told a lot of the recent ones.
I like the music in this dungeon. It's really doing it for me.
It feels nostalgic, like something I would have heard in a 2000s movie.
Damn it, I went down the wrong one.
The sad part about a lot of the past conventions that I went to is that a lot of the people who were guests at those conventions didn't age well. I won't name any names because, God, I don't want to get into any of them, but trust me, some of them were just like, oh no.
I feel like that's the case for anything that has celebrities at it. Like, at least one of them is going to age poorly. There's no
Steve
getting
Bloom was
around
pretty
it.
cool. Steve Bloom was pretty cool. He did. He asked me what his favorite, what my favorite role of his was, and I couldn't decide between him in Spider-Man as Green Goblin or him in Transformers as Starscream. So I just told him both, and he did both.
Cool.
Of course, now I've watched a lot more things that have him, but I'd still say those are probably my favorites, since those were really my first exposure to his work.
Yeah.
And also, like, well, sometimes Steve Bloom does a voice and you can just tell that Steve Bloom. I'd like to think that at least Goblin, if not Starscream as well, neither of them really sound specifically Steve Bloom. I like it when I hear a voice actor, but I don't recognize them, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
It's not like a qualifying of if I think it's a good performance or not. It's just always really impressive to be like, I think I know what this person sounds like, and then be proven completely wrong.
I really like recognizing the same handful of voice actors in a lot of stuff too, though. It's comforting, in a way. Like, they'll always be there, just kind of vibing, doing the anime voices.
Did I overdo it?
No, but
This
it's
story
so
will be fun.
funny
this
looking
story will be
back
funny to
because your
you.
dad hated WWE because they wore costumes and it wasn't real fighting, and he said it was gay, derogatory, and like, bro, you're pretty sure half-naked dudes wrestling on the ground is pretty fucking gay no matter if they're wearing neon spandex or regular boxers, yeah.
Everybody memes about John Cena, but as far as I've seen, he's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah. He's just a very memeable guy, and there's nothing
Not
wrong
all,
with that.
not all wrestlers are cool. So I'm especially not cool. I am especially not gonna say like, WWE's cool because Vince McMahon is a fucking ass. But like, there are cool wrestlers. Xander Mobus is also a pretty cool guy.
I don't know anything about wrestling other than I'm mutuals with a wrestler who also does Twitch streams.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, he's a Toxic Trent. He's a pretty cool dude. I'll link him to you later. I played DBD with him a couple of times.
I'm acquaintances with someone who really likes wrestling, or at least really liked wrestling. I haven't seen them talk about it in a while.
You want some?
God damn it. I don't want any sharpshooter.
Oh yeah. This story will be funny, even though you probably don't know these content creators. back when Super Best Friends were a thing, Matt and Wooly were at a convention, and I told them that one of my first playthroughs that I watched of theirs was Danganronpa, and Wooly just looks at me and just like, oh, I'm so sorry.
You know what? That's a really fair response to anyone saying that their first experience with anything was Danganronpa.
Yeah, that playthrough was pretty infamous. I thought it was alright, but they talked over the game and weren't paying much attention. Yeah, they did Ultra Despair Girls. They knew the first two games, but they didn't play the first two games on their channel. They just played them in their own time.
Well,
James A. Jonas from the Kill Count and ICP are both huge wrestling fans, and ICP started a Juggalo wrestling competition during the yearly gathering of the Juggalos.
thank you for this insane clown posse lore that I didn't ask for but desperately needed.
I remember one time at a convention, I think the same convention, I was in the line for a signature from one of the guests, and a few spaces in front of me, I thought I recognized a YouTube person that I follow. Just like, nah, that's probably not them.
Did it turn out
It'd be
to
cool if
them?
it was, though. I'd ask for their signature even though they're not on the guest list, because I really like their content. And then I checked Twitter after both of us had left the line, and it's just like, I just got a signature from so-and-so. It's like, oh, fuck, that was the guy.
You know, I feel like it was probably nicer to just leave him do his business.
Oh, no, I saw him later in the convention, and he was cool.
Let's go, everybody!
It was just funny to me that I was just like, nah, that's probably not that person. And it totally was. I think they were wearing the merch or like merch of a friend of theirs, so.
My aunt lived in London for a few years because my uncle, her husband is from there. And she told me a story back when I was super into Doctor Who about how one day she was like taking the subway to work and she like noticed the lady that played Rose in like the first couple seasons of the newer one, and like she thought about talking to her but she didn't. And I think about that ever so often. I should watch Doctor Who again sometime. Just like as a fun
trying to remember
nostalgic
more.
trip.
Fun stories.
Holy Light. Wonder what that does. Ah, fuck. Nothing interesting up the way we came. Wonder how we get down there.
There's one con story, but I'm pretty sure I've told you already, and also it's very explicit.
Is it the one about the panel where you watched a hentai about a guy being brought back to life by a boner?
Yes.
I love that. That's a clip on this channel.
What's funny is I didn't realize that until just now. I told you that when it happened.
You did?
Yeah, I was like live tweeting that, or live messaging that entire panel to you.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, no.
Did you like... You're drawing some Mikeys? Fuck yeah. Can you like find exactly when you were live tweeting that to me? Because I want to see it. Because I don't remember that at all. My memory is that of a goldfish. Kamen-no-kiss. Fuck these cult members in particular.
Bad luck running into me.
Man, the Aquarius temple was so quick.
God, I gotta try and get all the way back down there. Probably obnoxious that I'm just checking my map every 2 seconds. But I need to, because I need to see exactly where these goddamn loop-de-loop things lead. Love the evil little chuckle for you, June.
Did I do a Sagittarius or Libra temple already? No, there's only 4 temples, one for each of the elements. So, there's this temple, the Taurus temple. We already did the Aquarius temple, and then there's a Scorpio temple and a Leo temple. Which, you know, makes this game much shorter and easier on me. Because, you know, we got like halfway through the game before these temples even became a thing.
I haven't found it yet, but I found that I went to a panel where the guy is explaining conventions, and he just go, "What is a con?" And then I just show you a screenshot where it just actually shows a screen that says, "What is a convention?"
Oh, really good. If it makes you feel better, my zodiac sign isn't here either. I'm a Cancer, I don't get any representation either. Though I am a Scorpio rising, so good enough for me, I guess.
Oh my god, these quotes out of context sound fucking just... Oh my god, what the fuck does any of this mean?
What are you looking at quotes for out of context?
The stuff that I sent you, the live messages.
Oh my god. How long ago was this?
This was last year, before
okay.
the pandemic, like right before, it was the end of January.
No wonder I don't remember that. Everything before the pandemic feels like it was like 50 years ago.
Oh my god, I don't know if I can say these things on the screen without getting your channel in trouble.
God. Not right before I hit affiliate, please. Save it for later. Save it for a later date.
Persona.
They I can mention that that one of the clips used Yugimoto and Ash Ketchum's voice actors.
Oh, really, really good.
I feel absolutely naked. That's because you're absolutely naked.
God. Back in the 90s, there was an AIDS PSA that used the voice actors of the main characters from Neon Genesis Evangelion. And it became, like, a thing for the people who ship those characters.
Alright, I'll read off the quotes that I think won't get you in trouble with terms of service.
Please do, by all means.
Einstein is such a hottie. Too bad he's dead.
Oh, really? Excellent, excellent. My thoughts exactly, random hentai character.
There is no god, all caps.
Beans.
I gotta beat my meat.
You want my autograph?
Have you ever tried to fuck a box? Flapjacks.
I relate to Flapjack's.
Oh my god! By the way, did I tell you that my mom died of brain cancer? What? What the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
Did you want breakfast? Fuck off, I feel like shit.
Me too. That's me every single morning.
What do you want to do now? Play video games?
I'm sorry.
What's your problem? Autism. Autism.
I need you to find like the actual hentai that these are from because I want to see it.
I only named one of them and it was the last one, the one that everybody cheered at. I hate your fucking hat.
This sounds magical.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I've grown.
It is so hard to navigate this place. There are so many sandy bits.
I don't care who my mother fucks.
That's a good attitude. Did you know the same guy who voices Nagito Komaeda now does the voice for Silver the Hedgehog? Yes, I did.
Oh my god.
I know everything Bryce Papenbrook does. Bryce Papenbrook,
That's intimidating.
the voice of Komaeda is June in this game. He is also Theodore from, Persona 3 Portable. And he also provides the voice of fucking human Morgana from Persona 5 Royal. Morgana's the little cat guy.
It's going in. Glad you know this.
God, this is so much.
I'm the baddest, boldest motherfucker with a mustache you'll ever see. Also, I don't know if I can read it out, but there's that fucking scene that went around on Tumblr where it's just like, oh yeah, now cluck like a chicken.
I don't remember that. But it sounds really good.
Cock a dick.
God. I've heard of cock and ball torture, but this is ridiculous.
Yeah, and that's the last one. Everything else is too much for Twitch.
God.
Oh wait, no, there's one more. There's one more. How dare you insolent bitches hurt my monsters.
Yeah, I feel that one. That's me watching anybody play a video game. That's also at me playing video games sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm only remembering stuff from more recent years. I mean, there was that one time that Todd Habercorn prank called a scam caller.
Yeah, you've told me about that one.
You want some?
I think you've talked about that one on the stream before.
Yeah.
If any of these bitches gets a chance to use sharpshoot, I'm just gonna end it all. I'm going to gently delete this off of my computer. Luckily, they are at the bottom of the command list, so I don't think they will.
You ain't worth my time.
They sure are not worth our time. I wonder if we're underleveled. I mean, we're not having any trouble, so I don't think we are, but 45 seems a little low. I'm gonna save the game right the fuck here so I can reload back to it if I make the wrong choice.
At one of the conventions I went to, the Animaniacs and Zuko read out the script for The Matrix. She's here. We're almost to her. Persona's hopping mad.
Lisa is in fact tearing us apart. Aha! These noises are threatening.
I remember when I went to that convention that year, and Dante Bosco was there. That's his name, right?
Yeah, Dante Bosco.
He was there, and since I hadn't watched Jake Long in forever, and I never watched Avatar at that point, just like who is this guy? Why is he here?
God. Even if you'd never watched them before, you had to know they were like popular shows,
Oh,
right?
Hook as well, I hadn't seen. Well, like, it was a niche thing because it was like Jake Long and Avatar. I was like, he hasn't been in like 20 things. What does that mean, anything?
Sometimes quality over quantity.
Let's go, everybody!
We'll finish watching Avatar one day.
Greg Sipes was cool. So he talked a lot about how cheese was bad for you or something.
I think he's
It's just
also
like, I respect that you are a vegan, sir, but
let people
I'll
live,
keep
so.
having the cheese. Handed out nice little bracelets though. They were neat.
My thoughts on that are I'm not going to stop eating cheese just because a voice actor told me so. I would not even stop eating cheese if a doctor told me to. Oh.
The Ruby cast and Steven Universe cast were there, but I didn't really go to anybody's panels except for Estelle. Which I was impressed they got, because I was like, wow, I know you're in Steven Universe, but also you've made, like, music. You did a song with Kanye.
She sure did. A song with Kanye that later got turned into Chug Jug.
Oh god, I feel so conflicted about that meme song because on one hand it means I can never enjoy American Boy without somebody just being like, hey, it's the meme song, but at the same time, the kid who made it seems like he was a cool kid. Like I can never get too upset with kids who make content that become a meme.
I mean, I don't think it was a kid. Like, I think it's like an established YouTuber that made it.
It sounded like a kid.
Yeah, it's supposed to sound like a kid, but it's not.
Ah. I thought this was the same situation as like I play Pokemon Go every day, or like Sammy Classic Sonic fan.
I don't know. I
Glad
might be
Sammy is still
remembering
doing
wrong.
well, by the way.
Alright.
Because a lot of kids that get memed on like Sammy did, like it usually fucks them up, but like Sammy seems to be in a pretty good place right now, and a lot of people are being friendlier about that than just like, haha, you're cringe.
Whenever you hear Chug Jug, the only thing you hear is Alphonse Elric. That's really good. Anyway.
Welcome, one and all, to my shrine. You look like you got a real weight off your chest now that you've spilled the beans about not speaking a word of English. Whoa, did she get bigger? Yeah, no thanks to you. But what about all the other stuff you haven't mentioned yet, huh? Like swindling money from perverted old farts?
Good for her.
And experimenting with those nasty drugs. It's a little late to regret it all, even if you were rebelling against Steven. Steven Universe?
God.
Poor Mommy and Miho got dragged into your mess too. They all just want to get close and bask in my glory. Talk about an ego trip. I mean, you were only dogging Tatsuya because you were after the same status that you hated everyone else for exploiting you for. You say you hate being different, but really, you want to be noticed. That's why you went for Tatsuya, the center of everyone's attention. You're desperate for someone to lean against, but you don't believe in anyone. Honestly, what a selfish little bitch you are. Wow. So Persona 4 just kind of took this, huh?
It sure did. That's okay. It's a series. You're allowed to recycle parts from a series.
You're absolutely right. I was a pathetic little girl for a long time.
I'm glad you agree with me, Lisa, but you don't have to drag yourself down. Really love
But I'm
Shadow King
different.
Ghostface. It's really good. The expressions in this game are nice.
But it ain't like that now. I found what I lost. You should remember if you're me. My dream 10 years ago was to marry my first love, Tatsuya.
I'm gay.
Aw, fuck. Oh my god, her hair.
The expressions are, I repeat, really good.
Stop. The Tatsuya I love died back then, so he'll always be mine. I won't let anyone tell me how I feel. Tatsuya's feelings are his business. My feelings are mine. I'm getting therapy. And even if Tatsuya hates me, I love him. I don't give a damn about that Tatsuya's feelings. Tatsuya is mine and mine alone.
Alright. Boss battle time. Rocks.
Rocks.
I can sense you and your other self. It pisses me off. You're just a speed bump in my way. So... I shall return you to the soil.
Reverse
I
Venus.
am the goddess
Ravina.
of licentiousness and bewitchment. Now, come
The
to
Nav.
death's embrace. That's my line! I am the goddess of beauty, virtue, and love. I am you. You are me. Let us now become one. Get her!
I like that the formula is changed up a bit between Persona 4 and this one, because now you can have your persona regardless of whether your shadow is still around or not. In 4, your shadow has to be like accepted into you. Dark Call Me Lover. Ah, I see.
God, this guitar just makes me think so much of that Danganronpa song.
How did you charm June? He's gay.
Let's go, everybody! Come. I'm counting on you.
Shit. Ouch. Alright, let's keep doing that. And then... I guess he's just gonna do whatever for a few turns. That's fine.
Let's go, everybody!
I like Eikichi so much. Eikichi is one of my favorites.
This is it.
He's so good. I'll tell you more about him in DMs, Bubba, because I think you'll like him a lot, both because of his design and because of his character. Actually, I should use a fusion spell. I think I need... Yeah, I need Ginkgo for all of them now, so... We'll just have her heal, and we'll do the spell later. Well, if I can't fucking do a one enemy move, I'll just do the Malaquidine, I guess. If I have to. If you're forcing my hand, I'll do it. I would love to get you into Persona. I will info dump so hard if you will let me. Sadly, I think they're all Sony exclusive except for Persona 4 Golden, which is available on Steam, and Persona 5 Strikers, which is also available on like Steam and Switch. But playthroughs on YouTube exist of all of them, and actually the rest of this playthrough of 4 is on my YouTube, so.
Of 2.
Of 2, yes.
4 is archived on my Twitch channel.
4 is on Star's Twitch channel. That's the one I'm in. She's also got Persona 3 FES and Vanilla Persona 5. So you can watch those. You can watch those too. However, I would suggest going to Royal now that it's like out and people have had time to record playthroughs of it.
I should have all, or almost all, of Persona 3. I know I'm missing some parts of Persona 5, and some of them are uploaded to my YouTube channel and not public.
Like I said, though, lots of playthroughs exist on YouTube. Q and Q2 are on the 3DS, and the arena games are on the 360. Yes, that's right. I forgot about that.
That's so weird. I didn't think about the fact that there's a Persona game on 360. Also, Strikers is basically on fucking everything.
Yeah, Strikers is on PS4.
So that might need context from 5, which is weird that it's on
Yeah,
everything when it references 5 so much, which is basically PlayStation
I mean,
exclusive.
it's the same shit with Arena.
Sure.
Ah, fuck.
And basically all of the Q games as well.
Let's go, everybody!
Because the Q game
you don't
stories
need
always start
context.
when you have a... Well,
you
it
don't
always
need
starts when you
context
have
for
the
the
full
Q games,
party.
but they're better when you have context. They basically just exist in their own like little universe. They don't have any spoilers for any of the games or anything.
God, now I'm just thinking about that Markiplier video. Mainly because thinking of certain things that happen to certain characters. And now it just got me thinking of Mark's whole thing in that video.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I mean, I know you're probably referencing a character death, but I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. You're being so vague.
Because I don't want to spoil the Personas or the thing that Mark was talking about. But
If
it's
you're
the thing
talking
that I
about the
DM'd you
if you're
about.
talking about the Full Metal Alchemist spoiler, everybody knows that one.
Persona.
I know.
I'm counting on you.
Full Metal Alchemist is like a staple.
See, what you should have done is stolen one of the guns from those other guys and then just shoot him.
Yeah?
I mean, if it's gonna kick your ass so much, you should be able to do it back.
Yeah. Lisa used to have Sharpshoot, but that was on her old Persona. And like, I'm not complaining about having the newer one, because the newer one rocks.
I wanna play more GameCube games. The only GameCube game I think I've streamed is Spider-Man 2, and that would have been way better on PlayStation because the controller's weird for that game.
Yay,
I'm
I did
sure
it.
you already know. But this isn't the end of me. Light and shadow. Neither can part with the other.
You want to stream your fave game so bad, once you get your GameCube out of storage and a capture card and some other stuff, it's fucking over. I'm
I
excited.
understand now.
I want to
admit it.
stream Pokemon
You
Channel
have a place
despite
in
the
my
potential copyright risks.
I'm gonna stream Pokemon Snap next week.
Nice.
2-hour stream of
My
you freaking
other
out
self.
over and info dumping
Your
about Sonic
inner
Adventure
garden
and
has
Sonic
become
Heroes. Sounds like a good time.
radiant splendor.
Sonic Adventure 2 was
There is
still one of
no
my
need to
favorite
view
games
the
I've
works of
streamed.
darkness
It was
any
so
longer.
good. There were weak parts, mainly in the dark path, but like overall, it was a fun experience. A lot of people keep giving the treasure hunting and the mechs in that game a lot of shit. And it's just like, aw, but I like them. Whoa. Tatsuya, don't worry about what I said earlier. I just had to speak my mind. Don't worry, I know you're gay now.
God.
I don't want to be a drag on you. Ahaha. Not the best time to bring this up, is it?
Aha, it's time for the gay romance. I'm only interested in June.
Seriously? Oh. Well. I don't know what to say to that. You're free to like whoever you want.
Love
I
wins.
see no difference. Love is love.
Love wins.
But someday, I'll be such an awesome catch that you can't help but notice me. Hey, a girl can dream, right?
She's as passionate as ever. I tried to whistle, I don't think it came across. It's tough being a lady killer, isn't it? Haha. Lisa's still as blunt as I remember her to be.
Seriously, that was one hell of a confession. Even I was blushing. I'm letting a mopey guy and an old lady get the best of me. Ooh, are you declaring war? I'm not going down without a fight.
Now, shall we? Shall we hold hands? I am the skull of everlasting earth. If my slumber is disturbed, water will run rampant and wind will have no destination.
It's the crystal skull. All done. Come on, let's get going to the next temple. God, it is so weird to me that this just basically became a Final Fantasy game of just collect the things.
I mean, this is only
Like,
this is only one segment of the game.
Oh yeah, that's usually only one segment of a lot of Final Fantasy games. I think the only ones that it might have taken up like the entire thing is like 1 and 5 maybe? Out of the ones I've seen or played. And that might be me misremembering. No, it's not. It's only it's only a part of 5 as well.
Time to
5
go to
has like this whole
therapy.
other thing. 1, I believe it's the entire game still. But the rest, I'm pretty sure, don't have any, like... Aren't the entire game just collect things.
Alright. We will go supplies shopping. And then it will be time for the next temple. I think we'll do Scorpio next.
Scorpio.
Scorpio. Do I have anything to sell here? Nah, I want to keep all this. Okay. I think the music here changed.
Just vibing.
Alright, good enough for me.
Still a big fan of your background.
By rights.
God, it is so fucking funny to think about, like, I don't think it's been year after year of just more and more pride, but like
Been there.
last year I was just pan, and now I'm pan and tran.
Pants. Alright, into the Scorpio Temple we go.
I think I've been pan for a while.
Yeah, at least since I came out as trans.
Yeah.
Like, at the very least.
I still... It's not exactly this, but I still like to think of just like I unlocked my full pan potential once I came out as trans. I was still definitely just as pan before that, but I was both less confident about it and also just less like indulgent sounds like the wrong word, but you know what I mean by that. Like I was pan, but I didn't really deal with that much.
Yeah. No.
But this has been a fun Pride Month. I'm hoping that I get that HRT before the end of the month. It'll be a nice way to celebrate.
It will be a nice way to celebrate. Also, fucking sharpshooter again.
Persona.
I'm still sad that that I'm not doing the labs on June 9th, Loki Day.
God. That's not
Hey,
Loki Day, that's 69.
Hey, the two don't have to be mutually exclusive.
I'm glad-
Maybe Loki does a 69.
I'm glad
Who knows?
Loki is having gender moments while also 69ing. Good for him, you know?
I hope that Lady Loki makes an appearance on that show. People have been theorizing it, but like theories are rarely, if ever, true. And that's not me being like, oh, that's a shame on them for making theories. Like, as long as you're not Matt Pat trying to be like, ah, yes, I am the smart for figuring this out.
But that's just a theory. A Marvel theory.
Like, I watch New Rockstars a lot, and they have a more casual tone about their theories of this is what we think will happen, but it's also more fun to be surprised. So if we're wrong, hey, that's cool.
I like theories and analyses as long as people don't get carried away. If that makes
Yeah.
sense.
That's why I liked formerly Game Explains, currently Good Vibes Gaming's trailer analysis as well.
What even affects you? Electricity. Do I have anything that uses electricity? No. Okay. If I still had Earth Slice X, maybe, but no.
That's fine.
I feel like there's like I feel like there's something else that's important on the 15th though. That instead of Loki Day, it's like, oh yeah, that Nintendo Direct that's happening exactly when I have my appointment.
The 15th is also the day that the Dead by Daylight Resident Evil DLC comes out.
Oh my god, that day's just gonna fucking kill me.
I'll be streaming the Resident Evil DLC that day, if all goes according to plan.
No, I want to join you for that.
You should.
I have to think about it because Tuesday's also usually my playthrough day, but I know that it's important for you to get play the update as soon as it comes out.
Yeah. I missed out on the PCB. I missed out on streaming it, so I gotta make sure I'm on top of the update.
We got
To make up
like a
for
week
it.
and a half to figure out that schedule.
Yeah. You'll be streaming something that day at Twig Gets Rung Over. I'll say something nice at your funeral. Now I'm curious, though.
Oh no, I let me pull out an herb. I'm glad that everyone really liked that clip. It's one of my favorite, despite how old it is.
That was really good. For context, for anybody who doesn't know what we're talking about, I'm going to stream the Resident Evil games after I finish Alice Madness Returns, which should hopefully be next week, as long as the game is nice to me. So, we were talking about Resident Evil in my Discord server, which, tie-in, I'll get the link to that. Not that I'm not going to link it again in half an hour, but there you go.
Do you not have a command for it?
I do not have a command for it. I tried to set one, I couldn't figure it out.
I can help you with that.
Okay. But, we were talking about Resident Evil games, and, Star shared a clip of when she played Resident Evil 5, in which, Freeze got run over by a car, and Star panicked and pulled out an herb. Was like the most helpful option in that situation, clearly.
The funniest part is that or not the funniest part, the funny part is what happens in the clip, but something I didn't realize until watching the clip over again is the clip literally starts out with me saying, I will shoot them with my gun, and then I proceed to not do that at all.
If that ain't the video game mood. You don't know what you'll be streaming the 15th? Probably a Mega Man X game, but these games have been going so fast you think you'll be done with the one after the one you're working on by that day. Borderlands 2 could also happen. Sweet.
Oh my fucking god, if I... It might be a good thing that, like, I'm not streaming the Nintendo thing, because if we do Borderlands, ARMS, and then also Dead by Daylight in the same day, I'm going to in the same day, mind you, that I am getting HRT lab tests, I am going to fucking die.
Oh Lord.
It'll be worth it, but I am going to fucking die.
I failed to anticipate how fucking annoying this dungeon would be, considering one of my teammates uses ice and another uses water. It's fine, everything's fine, we're gonna be fine. Let's save the game. Alright. Talk to
This
everybody.
month, at least at the start of it, is so fucking busy for me. You yissy. None of that sounds right if you ask me.
Scorpio. It's associated with the element of water and symbolizes death and rebirth, as well as sexual attraction and dominance. They can also be quiet, cruel, and criminal, but I think Michel has put those qualities behind him.
The dead will never return to life. There's no coming back from that. Are we done chatting? Okay then, let's go.
What's that supposed to mean? Quiet? Since when? And I hate criminals. And cruel? I think I'm more easily moved to tears by suffering. Dominant? But I quit being boss. But hey, sexual attraction I've got in spades, babe. Do you think I'm sexy? Yeah, sure. Sure, Eikichi, sure.
Tatsuya just like, I wish you would dominate me, what?
I like the music here, it's chill.
Oh, that didn't look good.
Yeah, that's what I thought you'd say, you dumb fucking booby trap.
Hey, at least it wasn't poison piss.
Yeah, it did take out my SP though, which I need. Ah, wind has picked up.
What?
It's windy out. And it was like really hot and still for like the entire day. And now it's chillier and also windy. And it's the temperature change is kind of fucking with me. Like, the change of seasons is not
Yeah.
giving me a fun time.
I've heard Canada has been dealing with similar things.
Yeah, that's just how the change of seasons goes up in the north.
I have not noticed anything down here, hot or cold.
You've been unable to use your computer because it was doing stuff for your Java class, you hated it? God, I hate it when I can't be on my computer for a while.
You also hate it when that happens?
I also hate it when this happens, yes. But when I can't use my computer for a little while, I just get so anxious. Because, like, everything I do on the computer. The computer is just, like, an extension of me at this point. And has been since I was in middle school, which is probably a little bit sad, but, you know, say love you. It be like that sometimes, etc. Very good noise.
Okay! Persona. Sorry about that.
Man, the other day I was looking at eBay with some friends, and one of the recommendeds in a listing we were looking at, I think it was a listing for one of those Amogus chicken nuggets. One of the recommendeds was a pair of silicone feet, and I have been relentlessly getting emails about it for the last 2 days, asking, hey, are you still interested in this? And I'm like, I was never interested. I looked at it as a joke. It was for the joke. Leave me alone. Ooh, foamy lava. I love the lack of response and sympathy at my eBay plight.
I was checking something, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm just teasing you. Ouch.
Come on, babe. This is it.
Hell yeah.
Bad luck running into me.
I'm so good at video games.
You're doing great.
Why does that drain so fucking much of my SP? Is my question.
Because they want to be an asshole.
Clearly they do. This is a mean little dungeon. I now understand what an artist I follow was talking about when they said the Scorpio dungeon did things to their SP. Hey, hey.
Hey.
I just thought about how annoying the boss fight's gonna be with one of my teammates using water magic and the other using ice magic. But, we'll worry about that next week when we get there.
I wish I could just set my moves as the turns go.
Sorry.
That would make my life so much easier.
How much did I tell you about that new Avengers thing happening in Disneyland?
You
I
told me
told you about the Pim Kitchen.
Yeah, you told me about Pim Kitchen, and I think that's about it.
That's the funniest one. Although I don't think I actually told you what they served there. I think I just told you like the theme. You can get a $100 panini for 6 to 8 people.
Oh my god.
It's of course, given the theme, massive.
Holy fuck. That sounds really good. Like,
I'm gonna actually look up the menu. 'Cause
In
I
a
was looking
humor
over
way.
this with Jake, who apparently works at Disneyland. Let's see. Should be menu.
damn it.
Persona.
There's a teeny panini subatomic chicken sandwich, where the bun I think is normal size, but the chicken sandwich is the chicken part is massive.
How does one do a tiny bun and a gigantic chicken?
About as well as you think it does. Like,
So not
just
very?
well, no, it's like a chicken patty that just goes over the edges.
Oh. Like, dramatically over the edges, or?
Yeah, pretty dramatically, I'd say. Caesar salad and colossal crouton. I find pictures of these. I can't send them to you. I just want images for reference.
What a nice scent.
There's a big pretzel.
Is
There's,
is everything they serve gigantic?
No, some are tiny and some are normal size. There's a little pasta bowl with a big meatball.
Good.
This isn't from the Pim Test Kitchen. This is from the Collector's restaurant that also exists. There's just a meal that's based off the Power Stone. I don't know exactly what it is. It's just this. The food is. It's in the shape of the Power Stone. Let's see. There we go. This should have pictures and also things. Yeah, there's a breakfast meal. Or calculated breakfast. There's a big piece of cinnamon toast. Big sausage.
I was gonna say, I hope it's called Cinnamon Toast Gunch, and then I remembered that doesn't make any sense to anybody outside of my friend group.
It's called, I think it's called Cinnapim.
Oh.
There's also a miniature toast for kids. Miniature Cinnapim. Quantum pretzel, it's massive. Also an atomic fusion pretzel that has blue cheese and carrots on it.
That sounds gross.
Out of my way.
A panini. There's one that's a big panini for one person, and then there's the $100 one I mentioned. Caesar salad and colossal crouton. It's basically what it sounds like. Normal Caesar salad, but the croutons are massive. Impossible Spoonful, Tiny Pasta, Big Meatball.
Tiny pasta, big meatball actually sounds good as fuck. I want that.
There's also smaller Tiny Pasta and decently sized meatballs for kids. Seems like most of the kids' meals are just smaller versions of the big meals.
That sounds about right.
There's a PB&J Punch.
Bad luck running into me.
Oh my god, Tasia. There we go. Why are you getting stuck on the corners, my man? My dude. My guy.
The Power Stone thing is called the Cosmic Cream Orb. Just a ball of cream.
I want a ball of cream.
Oh my god! Okay, that's a fucking deep cut.
What?
One you definitely won't get. They serve Pingo Doce soda, which is a green soda that is made at a company that Bruce Banner worked for back in the Incredible Hulk.
Ah.
That is a deep fucking cut. Holy shit!
Nobody
Let's
likes that
hope
movie,
that it has-
right?
No. People like that movie. I like that movie. It's just kind of
Damn it.
boring and bland compared to other later Marvel films. Yeah, I was gonna make that same comment. Just like hope he didn't get blood in it. Poor Stanley.
Too late.
I think the only Marvel film that is pretty, like, consistently panned is Thor: The Dark World.
Gotcha.
Because some people like Incredible Hulk, even though the general consensus is it's kind of boring and forgettable. And some people like Captain Marvel, despite it being controversial for whatever reason. And a little confusing.
I mean, I
Most
know
of the controversy is just stupid, like the same thing Ghostbusters 2016 went through.
I mean, I know somebody who likes Thor: The Dark World, so there's that.
Then I get, yeah, fair enough. But Thor: The Dark World is the lowest ranked one. Oh, they also have Shawarma. Because of the end of the Avengers.
Oh.
The funniest thing to me about the Collector's little restaurant is that, like, the Pym Test Kitchen is on its own. It's just a little section on its own. Anything related to the Collector is connected to the Guardians ride, Operation Breakout. Just Tower of Terror, but with the Guardians. So, I'm just imagining the scenario where it's just like, you just got off Operation Breakout, going up and down in this terrifying ride, and then you just walk out and somebody's just like, hey, you want to eat this little cream orb? It's like the Power Stone. It's just like, no, I don't want to eat anything after that.
I imagine you
Like,
like
it's no
sit-
rock and roller coaster, but I don't think you should eat anything like at least 5, 10, maybe even 15 minutes after riding something like that.
I mean, you could sit down for a second and then eat.
Oh, of course. I am still kind of disappointed with how small it is, though. It's like, I think 2 places you can walk around, 2 rides, and the Pym Test Kitchen. And one of those rides is just, again, Tower of Terror, but recycled with the Guardians theme. It does the Guardians theme well, but it is just the Tower of Terror again in terms of the actual riding experience.
I've never been to Disney or been on any Disney rides, so I have no frame of reference.
I think the Spider-Man one I've heard is just Toy Story Mania, or Space Blasters, or whatever. The Avengers Campus and the Doctor Strange place, I forget what it's called. I think I know what it's called, but I'm worried I'm getting it wrong. Yeah, the Sanctum Sanctorum. Those look pretty neat. Especially the Doctor Strange one.
There we go.
It's like a little magic show. Oh, that's neat.
I wish I could opt out of it when they, like, ask me to, talk to them. Forceful, gloomy, wise. Discuss dreams, I guess.
Did that piss him off?
It both pissed him off and excited him.
I am angry, but intrigued. He likes it when you're snarky, it looks like.
He's forceful, gloomy, and wise. Tell him his horoscope. Oh, that worked. Ugh.
Yeah, he doesn't like it when you're optimistic.
Again, I wish it would just let me opt out of the, fuck.
Opt out of the fuck?
Opt out of the fuck, that's it.
Oh, Heavy Rain. I'd make a joke there, but David Cage sucks.
That has been a spell that I've been using this entire stream. Did you just now notice it?
I just noticed the name. You go through these menus so fast, I don't read. And that's not to say that you should slow down. It's just that I don't process the moves that you're using until the fancy-looking special effects show up.
I am just good at navigating the menus and absolutely nothing else. I'm not good at navigating anything else in this game.
I do like that you can hit a specific type of an enemy instead of just everyone.
I don't. Because it doesn't... It's just... They can hit your entire team. Unless you have a specific kind of move, you cannot hit their entire team. And it's annoying.
Serves you right.
He is dead.
I love the chill beats in this dungeon so much. I just feel like I'm vibing, you know?
Yeah.
God damn it. Please don't use sharpshooter on me, sirs. I'm gonna focus down the ones that know sharpshooter for obvious reasons. I love that she yells out the move name for Pony Lover specifically. No! Stop!
My,
Die, you little motherfucker. I've had enough. Oh, I forgot that guy was there. He didn't really do much of anything of importance.
Bad luck running into me.
Which, like, considering he's a commander, is a little sad. Let's just recover everybody. We'll talk to everybody, and then we'll be good for the night.
okay, I think I get it now. Each element rules over another one. For example, fire rules over wind, but it's subservient to water. So if we remove the fire skull, water has no underling, making it weaker, but wind has no master, making it stronger. It probably affects each temple structure, how strong the demons in it are. Oh god.
He's mocking us, daring us to hurry up and reach him. It's my imposter. Sus. He's here in this temple. Amogus.
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 The mass circle is still kicking. Choice? Do we really have no choice but to fight June's dad?
I need to stop Father for those children's sake as well. I won't end my life as a puppet. Alright. Oh, stairs. Let's go down them. Just waiting to hit that 2-hour mark. Thank you, Freeze. I appreciate you. Sus. Ooh. That was an exit?
What?
Eh. Alright. Shit. Sure. I'll take the fucking shopping opportunity.
Alright. Supplies gained. Can I continue from where I left off, or no? Yes! No? No. Oh, I see. Okay. I see what's going on. Okay. We will figure out navigation next week, though. For now, we're all done. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out. I hope you have a great night. I have a Discord server that you can join to get stream updates and also just to vibe and hang out. Here's the link to that. I will be on Star's channel this weekend streaming Persona 4 Golden. There's the link to her channel. I hope you have a great night, stay safe, and goodbye.